So when I actually got there, I realized once I got to the office that I was doing the interview, and I was actually not going to Pharrell's office or Mark McNary's office. I was actually in Jay-Z's office. The way that it works is like this. Jay-Z, Pharrell, they do a partnership deal in like 2008 or something, to where so like BBC Ice Cream can do like more distribution, and then the US headquarters ends up inside of Jay's office, which is also becoming Rock Nation at that time. This is like 2013. So then once I walked in, and I seen like, as soon as I walked in, I seen like this big ass Basquiat on the wall, and I was like, yo, and just the size of this office to where it was so big that only like half of it was being used at the time. And I was like, Pharrell not this rich. I know he ain't. There's no way. I was like, yeah, shout out to Skateboard P, but you ain't this rich. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. I was like, you are a great motherfucking producer and artist, but there is no way. And then I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for like the person who's going to interview me, and I look up the hall, and then I kid you not, damn, one day they gonna hear this, but anyway, there's this woman, she looked just like Jay-Z in the face, and she's walking down the hallway, and I swear to God, in my mind, like, you already know me a little bit, so you know I'm funny, I'm like, damn, she looked just like Jay-Z. And then I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, there's no way. Like, she looked just like Jay-Z. Yeah. And then she comes up to me, and she just got like this New York energy attitude. And she's like, who are you? And right then, it all started to click. This is Jay-Z's sister. This is Michelle Carter. Like, this is the person that runs this office. She wanted to know why the hell I was sitting in front of her office. And, yeah, so then after that, like, I spent like 3 months there. So this is the time when I was like awakened to like, why am I having these experiences? Why am I meeting these people? Why do they know that I exist?
Bro,
why am I talking to these people?
I feel like we're in a movie right now. The way he set this whole story up is like, you know that movie moment.
This is right. This is the prequel.
And he wakes up and he's like, here, we need that middle ground, don't we? Like,
this is prologue.
But how are we going from tumbleweeds to now you're in Jay-Z's office? Give me the middle there.
It just happened. Like, it just happened.
I knew these guys were dope, but like,
you gotta understand. You gotta understand one thing about me is like, as soon as I figure out that I want to do something, or if I figure out that something is my passion or it's my field of interest, that I'm going to go to all ends to figure out every piece of information I can. Because I need to put together the story like as thoroughly as I can to understand this thing. And so like when it came to music, fashion that was inspired by music, specifically hip hop, I needed to know everything. Okay. So it was like these people were like they were the Bible to me. Like these names are the Bible to me. Like that's all I knew or cared to know about, or this only things I wanted to be like.
So all right, so Jay-Z's sister's right there in the office with you. Yeah. And then does Jay come in?
Not that day. Not that day. I'll tell you about the day when I met Jay. Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, like I know why you're here. So then this guy comes up the hall. And this dude, man, like his name is Aaron, and he has some real nice shit on. You know, he has some real nice clothes on. He still smelled a little funny. But has some real nice shit on. No, all of this is important. Bro, I'm trying to paint the picture of the person for you, right? I'm trying to paint the picture of the person for you because he's literally like a genius, right? Like I learned this over like the short period of time I knew him. So anyway, he talks to me. He takes me to like this. We walk down the street. We go to the distribution factory down the street. Not the distribution factory, I'm sorry, the manufacturer, where they make all the clothes at. And he's asking me questions he's not expecting me to know the answers to.
But you do know the answers.
I know all the answers to them. Yeah, because I told you I got to know every piece of information. I got to know these. I knew these things already. And then he told me, he was like, yeah, so do you want to do this internship? Because I'm about to give you the credentials. Like, you're going to sign the paperwork. You're going to be here for 3 months. You're going to do this. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I wasn't inside. Jay has an office inside his office. No, I swear to God, like sense. I never got to go in there. Like you literally, I don't know, but I think There's like a fingerprint scanner outside that
to
shit.
get into that office. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
print.
that's what that device
just-
was, because like you couldn't just walk in there. Nah.
Bruh.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
like during this time,
Yeah.
it was just, I don't know, it was just like
So the
stories on stories.
takeaway for the listeners is to like know your shit so you could like capitalize on these opportunities. What's the what do you feel like you learned and what did you learn?
Know your shit, but know your path, right? Because like at that point in time, I didn't have a clue, bro. Like literally, I'm in Tucson, Arizona. I just described it to you. There's nothing.
I'm dressed like
So,
Blue's Clues today.
You're dressed like Steve from Blue's Clues.
Yeah, you never seen it, man.
You never seen him?
I've never even seen Blue's Clues, bro. I'm not.
Wait, you gotta
Yeah.
Google it. So, like, there was always this thing inside of me. I think a lot of people in my life told me, like, you're a special person. You're a special kid. I used to always get, you're a special kid. Like, you're a weird, different kid. You know, I knew I was like a smart kid. I was really smart.
But did you always grow up feeling different from other people?
Hell
did
yeah.
You did, right. Okay.
Yeah. That's the whole point of me telling you Tucson was a big shock to me. Like, I didn't get it.
But wait, low key, because I felt a little different as a kid, but I feel like it sucks when you're that age because like all you want to do, right, is fit in. But then when you get older, you feel like, oh, it's kind of dope that I was different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, it always makes sense in the end. You know, everything
Hindsight.
always makes sense in the end.
Yup.
You can't make sense of it when you're in it.
Amen.